Gentlemen, let me begin with a simple but direct question. How many times in your life have you been told that magnesium is the magic solution, the supplement that would solve your fatigue, help you fall asleep, calm your muscles, and even improve your performance in the most private aspects of your life? For years, a chorus of health advice has insisted that magnesium is the cornerstone every man must rely on. But let us look carefully at that claim. Does magnesium truly hold the key to restoring energy, stamina, and the strength you once believed was natural to you? The answer, though surprising, is no. Magnesium is not useless. It does have a place in supporting relaxation and muscle health. Yet when the issue is the decline in firmness, the erosion of stamina, or the weakening sense of vitality that too many men feel as they age, magnesium is not the answer. In some cases, it may even be counterproductive, especially when taken at night. That is because it relaxes the nervous system so deeply that it blunts the natural hormone rhythms your body needs during sleep. And when those rhythms are disrupted, testosterone production weakens, circulation slows, and repair processes stall. Think about what that means. You could be doing everything you were told, swallowing the recommended supplement, expecting results, yet wondering why nothing changes. The explanation lies in physiology. You were given the right intention but the wrong tool. That is why so many men remain stuck in frustration. The truth is at once simpler and far more powerful. There are two vitamins, just two, that, when taken correctly at night, awaken the body's natural drive, support hormonal balance, restore nitric oxide, and bring back the reliable firmness and stamina that so many fear have been lost forever. This is not hype. It is not marketing language. It is physiology in its most basic form. Your body is designed to respond when it has the proper building blocks. Without them, decline is inevitable. With them, recovery is not only possible but predictable. Consider the countless men who have described the same painful story. The quiet moments of awkward silence beside a partner. The reluctance to initiate intimacy because of fear of failure. The disappointment when pills prescribed for performance did not live up to their promises or produced side effects worse than the original problem. And the deeper fear rarely spoken aloud that this part of life has ended forever. These are not trivial concerns. They cut to the heart of confidence, dignity, and quality of life. Yet they are also warning signs. Weakness in this area is not just a bedroom issue. It is often the first visible signal of deeper problems: declining testosterone, restricted circulation, nutrient depletion, and accelerated aging. Ignore that warning, and the consequences extend far beyond intimacy. You are risking your heart, your brain, and your long-term vitality. That is why this conversation is not about vanity. It is about survival, about dignity, about preserving the strength that defines manhood. The hopeful truth is that decline is not destiny. Men well into their 60s, 70s, and even 80s have regained energy, confidence, and intimacy by making one change to their nightly routine. 2 vitamins, taken at the right time, consistently, have the power to alter the way the body responds. For some, changes appear within days, for others, within weeks, but again and again, the results are undeniable. Let us examine why. Erections, stamina, and vitality are not accidents. They are the result of 3 interconnected systems. First is circulation. Without adequate blood flow, nothing else matters. Second is hormones, particularly testosterone, the master hormone of male vitality. Third is nerve signaling, the electrical communication that links brain to body. For reliable performance, all 3 systems must function in harmony. Age, however, chips away at each. Circulation depends on nitric oxide, a molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and expand. As you grow older, nitric oxide declines, arteries stiffen, blood flow weakens, and firmness suffers. Hormones follow the same path. Testosterone begins declining around age 40, roughly 1% each year. By 60 or 70, levels are often too low to sustain muscle, energy, or intimacy. Nerve signaling, dulled by stress, poor diet, alcohol, or nutritional gaps, loses sharpness. The pathways remain, but the signals are faint, leaving release flat or muted. Now consider the role of vitamin D3. Most men think of it only in connection with bone strength or immune support. But biologically, it functions like a hormone. It binds to receptors that regulate testosterone production. Without it, the body's signal to create testosterone is weak. No matter how healthy your lifestyle may seem, If you lack vitamin D3, the hormone engine never fully engages. And then there is zinc, the partner mineral. Zinc acts as the ignition switch. The brain releases luteinizing hormone, instructing the testes to produce testosterone. But without zinc, the message never becomes reality. It is like turning a key in an empty ignition. There is no spark. Only when both vitamin D3 and zinc are present in healthy amounts does the system function properly. One primes the receptors, the other fuels the process. Timing is essential. Testosterone production peaks at night, especially between 11 at night and 3 in the morning. That is when your body is most actively repairing, rebuilding, and releasing hormones. If you take vitamin D3 with dinner, ideally with foods containing healthy fats like salmon, avocado, or olive oil, it enters your bloodstream at precisely the right time. Zinc works best on its own, with plain water, about 2 hours before bed. Taken this way, both nutrients are available during the critical nightly repair cycle. Taken incorrectly, their potential is lost. For example, zinc taken with dairy, coffee, or alcohol cannot be absorbed properly. That simple mistake prevents results. Yet many men unknowingly sabotage progress in other ways. Vitamin C at night, while excellent for immunity during the day, disrupts testosterone rhythms and reduces sleep quality. B vitamins at night overstimulate the nervous system, leaving you restless and preventing deep recovery. Supplements with hidden caffeine, often slipped into energy blends or fat burners, may contain enough stimulant to disrupt sleep even if you fall asleep quickly. That disruption weakens hormone pulses and undermines the entire cycle. The lesson is simple. Supplements are not just about what you take, but when you take them. Your body has rhythms. Testosterone surges late at night. Growth hormone peaks in deep sleep. Blood vessels repair themselves during rest. Align with these rhythms, and you magnify your body's natural strength. When men follow this protocol faithfully, vitamin D3 with dinner, zinc 2 hours before bed, nothing else at night but water, results are consistent. Within the first week, subtle changes emerge. By the third or fourth week, mornings feel different, energy returns, confidence grows. By 3 months, many describe the experience as turning back the clock by years. Partners notice, relationships are renewed. Life feels sharper, more vibrant, more under control. This is not fantasy. It is the natural result of correcting deficiencies and respecting the body's cycles. Let us pause here to consider why deficiencies are so common. Modern life reduces exposure to vitamin D because many spend most of the day indoors. Even in sunny climates, time in offices, the use of sunscreen, and aging skin reduce natural vitamin D synthesis. Diets often lack sufficient zinc because processed foods dominate meals, while soil depletion has lowered mineral content in crops. Stress, alcohol, and sugar further deplete reserves. The result is widespread deficiency, hidden but powerful in its effects. Correcting these deficiencies is not about adding something unnatural. It is about restoring what the body has quietly lost. Think of your body as an engine designed to run on high-octane fuel. Over time, the tank is filled with lower-quality substitutes, processed foods, environmental toxins, and inadequate nutrients. The engine still runs, but it sputters, hesitates, and loses power. Add back the proper fuel at the right time, and performance returns. The machinery was never broken. It was simply undernourished. Now, imagine life 3 weeks from today, waking with a surge of energy, noticing sharpness in thought and focus, feeling the body respond with confidence rather than hesitation. 6 weeks in, the difference becomes undeniable. Stamina rises, mood improves. Interactions with a partner are no longer clouded by fear of failure. At 3 months, the transformation is complete. The body feels younger, the mind feels stronger, and the confidence of vitality is restored. But let us be clear, consistency is the deciding factor. Too many men try a routine for a few days, expect miracles, and abandon it when results are not immediate. The body needs time to rebuild, to restore reserves, to recalibrate. Subtle shifts appear within days, but long-term change requires weeks and months of steady commitment. Combine the protocol with quality sleep, moderate exercise, and a diet lower in sugar and alcohol, and results multiply. Ignore these foundations, and progress is slower. Think about the impact beyond intimacy. Restored testosterone improves muscle strength, reduces belly fat, sharpens focus, and enhances mood. Stronger circulation benefits the heart and the brain, not just the pelvic region. Improved nerve signaling increases sensitivity and satisfaction. This is not just a bedroom protocol, it is a whole body upgrade. When confidence returns, it carries over into work, relationships, and daily life. Men walk taller, speak with more energy, and feel more present. Too many accept decline as inevitable. They believe age itself is the enemy, but age is only a number. The real enemy is deficiency. When deficiencies are corrected, the body remembers. It knows how to function. It knows how to perform. The decline was not destiny, it was neglect. Correct the neglect, and vitality returns. So here is the challenge. Commit to this routine for 30 days. Follow it exactly: vitamin D3 with dinner, zinc before bed, no interfering supplements at night. Observe the changes. Pay attention to energy, mood, firmness, confidence. Then extend the commitment. At 6 weeks, measure again. At 3 months, reflect on how far you have come. Share your results, not only for your own accountability but to encourage others. Too many men remain silent, doubting themselves, believing they are alone in their struggle. They are not. Your story may be the spark. Another man needs to change his life. Decline is not destiny. With the right nutrients, taken at the right time, vitality returns, strength is rebuilt, and confidence is restored. Age is not the enemy. Deficiency is corrected, and your body remembers what it was designed to do.